everyone, I'm Art.
Hello, I'm Kevin.
And today we're going to be watching
X-Men Apocalypse. Arr, Apocalypse, meow.
I thought you were going to come up with a funny name for it now.
I was trying to think of something and my mind went blank and then I couldn't remember the name of the movie. I was going to say Days of Future Past, but it clearly is not that movie.
Yeah, it's almost like I forgot that this movie actually was happening.
Yeah. What's this movie?
I'm not really excited to see it, I don't know about you.
Here and there, I'm excited, but I don't really care.
Well, before, let's have a look at what happened.
Let's look at the history of the X-Men.
There was these first three fucking X-Men, 1, 2, 3. And then there was this. What were they thinking with this one? I really don't know.
Yeah, that's what you get for a South African director.
Yeah. X-Men Last Stand was terrible.
Brett Ratner.
X-Men 2 is still actually pretty good.
And it still holds up. I watched it recently.
And then there was, let's see now, it was First Class.
First Class, pretty good.
Which is now the start of this whole thing that we're in now. And then there was, for some reason, they chucked in a Wolverine.
Yeah. Why? I don't know.
Whatever. That's pretty much like a throwaway.
I think that was because they were like, ooh, cha-ching, we need more money, let's do another Wolverine, because he's the only character that matters.
Yeah. And then there was Days of Future Past.
Wonderful movie. Just flawless, really. Well, not flawless, but great.
Nah, it wasn't flawless.
No, it wasn't. But it was still cool. I enjoyed it.
I don't know, like, we had this argument before about time travel movies.
Ah, yes.
Where I said like all time travel movies are bullshit. You just have to like not think about it.
Yeah, just don't think about it.
Because if you do, then it's like it's terrible. This movie sucks.
Yeah. Family Guy does it well though.
They do it the best.
Yeah, because if you start digging on time travel movies, then you have to dig on Back to the Future and just leave that fuck alone.
No,
No.
There is a really awesome fan theory about Doc Brown. He's actually freaking like he's a psychopath. That he's been using incarnations of Marty to work on his experiment. So every time he does experiment, Marty dies and he keeps going back to try and do it over and over and over again.
That's like a Groundhog Day vibe.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And then like at the end of Back to the Future 1 when he comes back into 1985 10 minutes early.
Yes.
And then like he sees himself going to the past and then Doc Brown is alive.
Yes.
He probably sent him to the dawn of the freaking universe. So he sent Marty to like year naught so that the cycle wouldn't happen again. How psycho is that?
Anyways.
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened. Sorry, people.
Yeah, anyways.
All two of you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Whatever, you know, apocalypse, schmocalypse.
It's more like a courtesy video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we're gonna go watch that.
Can't be worse than Civil War.
No, it can't be worse than Civil War. What a terrible movie.
Classic. I guess nothing gets me excited anymore after Batman Superman.
Yeah, man, it's like
that's Suicide Squad.
After the reaction of Batman v Superman, I almost kind of don't give a shit about anything.
Yeah, because
it's like
you can't trust anybody.
You can't trust anyone. You just don't want to participate in any conversations.
Because conversations are stupid.
You guys ruined everything. Constipations.
Conversations kill.
Can't take part of any constipations.
Hey, what?
Okay, we're gonna go watch that now because our comedy line is on the way. What's that?
Packet. It had a piece of chicken in it. 10 rand chicken. Can't go wrong.
You can see how excited we are.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be back in a bit.
Cool. And we are back.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
That's me using my mind telling people that it was pretty cool.
I
made you say that with my mind.
I know, I felt it, dude. It was amazing. That was pretty cool. I actually really enjoyed that.
I did indeed. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't feel slightly bored at all. No.
Again, like, what movie do these people watch when they complain and moan about stuff? It's like,
yeah, I'm fuzzled. I made that up, and it's now in your mind.
Oh shit! I've still got my hoodie on.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I was change quickly. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa! Yeah.
Quicksilver. Hey.
Yeah.
Shoo.
Dude, his scene, like Quicksilver's scene.
All of his scenes.
In the last one, Days of Future Past. I think that was still better. This one, when I was watching, I was like, they did it really well, but like he was being very fucking cocky with people about to die, and he's like, do this and stuff, you know. Like I was like, are you playing or are you trying to save people? What the hell are you doing?
Well, I think he just knows he's got time.
Yeah, but that kind of took me out of it.
He took the pizza before the dog. I would have done the same thing.
He's being very cocky. What happens if he does it another time and then he actually fails and he was like, but
well,
he
did fail.
He did fail.
Yeah, he did fail. Spoilers, he fails and kills someone. Well, he doesn't kill someone, he doesn't say anyone.
Ah, but that's the other thing, dude. Fox does what Marvel doesn't. They fucking kill people.
Yes.
Like proper. Havoc was dead.
Havoc's dead. D-E-D.
We don't know about Apocalypse yet.
Well, I would assume, for now at least. Yeah. I don't know how... No, he had... No.
I don't think he's dead.
I think he's dead.
You reckon?
Proper? No. Yeah. I think so. Because he was obliterated.
He was.
Maybe he was obliterated into the timeline of something else. And then we'll do another Days of Present Future.
Yeah.
That's the next sequel, Days of Present Future.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed it. This like when I was watching the bits that stood out for me, like one was that title sequence when going through that tube.
Very good.
I was like, wow, that was amazing. So whatever team was doing that,
well done.
That was awesome. And like the opening sequence with Apocalypse.
Yes.
It's like I was stunned throughout the entire movie, like the attention to detail, like the tiniest details.
Yeah, this movie must have cost a lot.
Yes, dude. It's like
worth it.
Like sets, props, textures on the walls, on costumes, on like the freaking pyramids.
The magnetic field.
The magnetic field, that was amazing. Dude, it's like it's too strong. I can't get through.
Right. Some pretty. Yeah.
Didn't really try. It just goes.
Yeah.
It's too strong. I can't get through. Sorry.
I tried. Olivia Munn's costume stood out pretty well for me. I was impressed by her costume.
No comment.
Nice costume.
I do. It's not like it's gonna sound like I'm an anti-feminist, but like and I see how they did it, but like having Mystique as almost like the main person, wrangler, like the catalyst to bringing everybody in. Because like in the original trilogy, she was just there, you know?
Yeah, she was a henchman.
Yeah, and then with these last two movies, they obviously set her up, but I know why they set her up.
Why is that?
Because Jennifer Lawrence brings freaking money.
Cha-ching!
Yeah, so
she is the it girl, J-Lo.
Yeah, so that, and I was. It's like you could see that they were plotting her character to be the big one, like from beginning to end, and like. And she looked like she was gonna die. Like I was like, that would actually be really amazing if they did kill her.
That would be cool.
And I was like, it's like I don't want her to die, but it's like I kind of do because that would be a really bold move. And then,
very bold. But they can't really. I mean, she's there in the original trilogy, so.
Yeah, but her contract is up now, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know about contracts. I'm not an attorney. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
And Wolverine's like
it's cameo. Yes, that's all it is. That was cool.
Yeah.
I liked it. Just like the way he ran out of that door into the snow, just almost exactly shot for shot how they did it in the first one when he was having flashbacks.
Yeah.
That was a nice touch. Obviously, Bryan Singer's tone throughout all of his movies with X-Men have been great. Very consistent.
How's that dig when they come out of watching Return of the Jedi?
Everybody knows.
No, it was Return. Was Empire Strikes Back.
No, they were watching Return.
Oh yeah.
And then she says Empire was better, and then Gene says.
Yeah, we all know that the third one is the worst one.
Well,
we were the only ones that laughed at that.
I think we were the only ones that laughed at a lot of things.
Yeah, like with the metal, like when Chuck says two things, it's like X. Like X-Men biatch. Yeah, there was
some fun moments.
Like how fast was that plane that they stole, and where did they steal it from? It's like they were like in Egypt, right?
Yeah, so they were in Canada.
Yeah, in Canada, and then they got to Egypt like quickly, and that thing didn't look like something that could fly.
But we don't know how quick it was, really.
Yeah, but it didn't really feel like it was a long time.
It was probably a supersonic jet. So, I don't know. Concords did it in like the cross Atlantic in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, fact check for me, please.
Yeah,
can you write that down? I don't know.
Yeah.
As I don't know history.
There was a few things like, come on.
No, well, of course, every movie's gonna have them.
Yeah.
Just gotta sort of grit your teeth and
Apocalypse.
the next bit.
Apocalypse seems to be quite the keen, like a fashion designer, interior designer,
and everyone's an engineer.
Let's
just put this house back together.
No, but you see, like we were laughing at that when they were doing it, but then like when the house was finished, there was stuff that looked like it was out of place. So I was like,
okay.
And I was trying to remember, like call back in my memory banks.
Yes.
Did it look like that? No, and it was just like a little bit off. So like, I thought that was like okay, but yeah, everyone is engineers.
Yeah.
Everyone is a fashion designer.
Yes.
And those suits that they stole, those flight suits, they fit them.
Yes, very well.
Yeah.
That's convenient. Everything's convenient.
Yeah.
But
nitpicking stuff. But
really. Exactly. I mean, come on, you got to progress the plot somehow.
Yeah. They did Cyclops really well.
Yeah, Cyclops was fun.
Yeah, he was really cool. You actually got to see how much of a burden he felt to have that power.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
Yes, when Phoenix was freaking.
Yes, that was cool. Now that
was
that
cool.
shit was off the his aim.
That was.
Yeah. And Apocalypse was like, all will be revealed.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh.
But you check, like, as he was being blasted, he's like putting himself back together at the same time.
Yeah,
he's like
he's trying very hard not to die.
Yeah.
Well, he's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
There was something. Yes.
Xavier was good. Magneto was good. Jeez, Magneto, what he went through. Holy shit. I forgot about the whole Auschwitz thing.
Oh yeah. But I don't know how that arrow killed him, his wife, and his daughter.
That must have been quite a long arrow.
Because
Because she grabbed the kid like this, and then the kid, like the arrow went through
like
the kid.
this much coming out of the kid.
Yeah, so it must have just penetrated her heart.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I was also wondering how's that possible.
No,
but it happened.
Nitpick.
Yeah, nitpicking.
But that's a pretty big one, because I mean, because you saw the guy with the arrow, it was only like a normal arrow, it was like that. No.
Well, okay, a kid's body can't be
Yeah.
larger than that, right?
Yeah.
And then how much of the arrow was sticking out?
Probably like that much.
Okay, so then...
And
you
then
said
it
how
had to
long the
go
arrow was?
into her art. I said about that much.
Okay, so they just move.
So there's like so much going.
Yeah, so it must have just
Yes,
penetrated her
but
heart.
the force of going through the kid's body stopped momentum quite a bit. There's not. Yeah. Anyways.
Whatever.
I think my favorite fun moment of the whole thing was in the Quicksilver scene where he grabs. I think it was Hank, and his face is still like.
Yeah, you did
This is
laugh.
Yeah,
you did laugh at that. That was right.
it's funny.
But yeah, I really don't understand what people complaining about. I thought it was good. I thought it was good. It was on par for me with First Class. I really like First Class out of the last two, and this one matches up to that. So yeah. I really dig it. I don't understand why people are giving it like a good or bad rating. It's really not deserving the cut that's being given.
Yeah. Poop.
Yeah.
For all you international viewers.
Yeah.
Cuck is poop.
I really don't understand it.
That seems like a very middle ground rating so far. Like everybody's yes or no. it's kind of averaged out in the middle, but for me at least, it was really awesome.
You know what I think why people are giving it cut is
why
they might be feeling a bit fatigued.
It has been a very busy year.
People getting upset with Batman and then overhyping Civil War, and then it's just like, I can't deal with it anymore. Let's just get X-Men out the way.
Yeah, and then Apocalypse destroys the whole of Cairo. I haven't heard anybody bitch about the destruction in that yet. Yeah. How many people died?
Yeah.
No. But Superman destroys half a city that was already destroyed by Zod.
Yeah.
Whatever. Fuck you guys.
I could literally go on for a tirade about how people are stupid about that shit, but I'm just gonna hold back. Yes. I'm holding back. Yeah. Okay. Cool. What are we gonna give this?
This one, yeah, two semis.
You're giving it 2 semis?
Well, actually, 1 thumb up and 1 semi. Actually, no, that fun factor, and then there's still a couple of things that were like, okay, but yes.
That's a funny thing because I was actually going to give the exact same thing.
Yes.
Yeah, thumb up and a semi.
I give it.
But funny enough, I gave Civil War a thumb up and a semi as well. But
did you?
I did.
Ah!
But
you fool!
It was for different reasons.
Ah, yes.
The semi that Civil War had is the thumb up for this one, and the thumb up that was the semi for this one.
Oh, fair enough. Then.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
But the thumb up of this one is valued more than the thumb up of that one.
Yeah, I would think so. I enjoyed this a hell of a lot more than that Civil War movie.
Yeah. I told you earlier that they kind of robbed us the whole thing about why Ant-Man became Giant Man.
Oh yes, yeah.
Because like I remember in the comics, he was like feeling inferior about being small. Then he made himself Giant Man, almost became a villain kind of thing. And then like he was like, oh, I'm Giant Man.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's yeah, whatever.
Him and Wasp are always by themselves.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. So watch all the other stuff and whatever. Like, subscribe, and share with your buddies or don't share. I don't really care.
Yeah. Whatever. Do.
Nobody watches anyways. If you're watching this, well done. We're gonna send you a postcard of us doing something.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Just send your details.
Yeah, send your details. If you've seen up to this point, message us your address and we will actually send you a postcard.
We will.
Do that. Do it.
Come on. We dare ya.
Do it.
Sweet.
Cool.
Cool.
Bye.